boys and girls, I'm Mr. Robinson and welcome to music class. I'm excited today because today we're gonna make a rain stick. The rain stick belongs in the percussion family. Say percussion. Now, the percussion family is the largest instrument family. It's made up of instruments that you can hit with your hand or a stick, can be shaken or scraped. So let's look at some of the instruments, just a few instruments that are in the percussion family. We have the hand drum, castanets, a cowbell, jingle bells, or maracas. Now, let's get started in making our rain stick. Here are a few items that you will need. Some rice, aluminum foil, a sheet of paper, some tape. Ask permission from an adult and get some scissors. And last but not least, you will need a cardboard column, sort of like this. Very similar to wrapping paper that you would use around Christmas or for birthdays. Also, I have with me a paper towel cylinder that you could use, and even cardboard that you would take from toilet paper. So, let's get started. All right, first, let's take our sheet of paper, sit it on the table. You're gonna take a pen or a pencil, and you are going to draw or trace a circle. Okay, next you are going to take one piece of paper, the circles that you've cut out, and put it at the end. Then you're going to take your tape and tape it down. Next, you're going to use your aluminum foil. Take a great deal of it out. And you're going to stretch it together. Now you're going to wrap your aluminum foil around the cardboard. Now we're going to insert the aluminum foil in the inside. Okay, and that's just so that the rice, or sometimes people will use beans as well, will have something to bounce off in the inside. Next, you're going to pour your rice into the cardboard. For this, I went to get a plastic container to which I'm going to pour my rice into this plastic container to make it a little easier for putting it into the cardboard. Okay, now we will pour the rice into the cardboard. Kind of use your hand to help funnel it. Okay, now you're going to take the other piece of paper, put it on the top, and tape it down. Cool, isn't it? It sounds just like rain. Now you guys can take markers and stickers and decorate your rain stick. And it'll be a keepsake that you can have forever and ever. So as you saw, I took time to make a shaker. So I hope that you'll take time to make either a rain stick or a shaker with your family. Remember that either of these percussion instruments can be made with beans, popcorn seeds, or rice. Learning can be so fun, and I hope that you'll see in making one of these projects, it's important that we're spending time with our family and our close friends. To close out our lesson today, I would love to read to you one of my all-time favorite children books. It's called Solway, and it's by Lupita Nyong'o, illustrated by Vashti Harrison. Solway was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Mitch, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Solway either. People gave her sister Mitch pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Solway names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Solway felt hurt every time. So she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Solway dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mama. Solway decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. With the stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, I would like to comply. May I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky? Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Solway rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Solway told her Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Solway," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," Solway whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Solway's stomach, the way she always did to comfort her, you are beautiful. Solway sighed. Well, you're beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now, up you get and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Solway's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Solway hopped onto the star and off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," said the star, "there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave day pet names like lovely and nice and pretty. People gave night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everyone happy in the sun. But then day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. "I miss you," Day said. "I miss you too," said Night, "but you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark." "You're right, I don't," Day replied, "but what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see." Night returned and the people rejoiced. "We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves." The stars chimed in. "Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine." Day told her sister, "When you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you." Could it be that night did not need to change? Not even a little? Not even at all? Now that night and day were back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. "You see," the star explained, "we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful." Solway rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up in the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. Solway felt beautiful inside and out. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today in our book, Solway. I hope you stay safe, and we'll see you next time.